Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Morpeko. Now Morpeko is obviously the Pikachu version of Generation 8. I really like it. It has pretty good attack, it has pretty good speed. All of its stats are actually a little bit underwhelming, but it has got a very quirky ability in Hunger Switch, so it can change between full belly mode and hunger mode, I believe, or something along those lines. And it causes the move Aura Wheel to become different typings. So whilst in Hunger Switch it doesn't actually change its typings, the Aura Wheel will go from being Electric type in full belly mode to Dark type in Hunger mode, which basically means that you have access to two typings of moves in one. It's just you have to manipulate when the Morpeko comes in, because every turn it will switch into it will switch into full hunger mode. So change between full belly and hungry mode at the end of the turn. So I believe it will switch constantly. Now, I've got two generic sets and a Dynamax set here today, and we will just jump straight in. So the first set we have is a Life Orb set. It basically increases the output of Morpeko by 1.3, which is really quite handy. You could even put leftovers on this if you wanted to. It isn't necessarily a sweeper. This is a little bit more of a supporting kind of set in a way. We've got Fake Out, which causes the opposing Pokemon to flinch in most cases, but we are seeing a lot of Pokemon immune to Fake Out now. You've got Aura Wheel, which I just explained is two typings, and it's pretty powerful in itself, with base 110 power. Just really, really good. And it also gives a +1 speed. So whilst Morpeko's stats are not amazing, Aura Wheel definitely is. If it comes on a different Pokemon, then that Pokemon will potentially become quite broken if it's got good stats. I've also put Psychic Fangs on here. This can get rid of things like Light Screen or Reflect or Aurora Veils, because they're not uncommon, but they're not super common. So yeah, they've got options there. And then you've got Parting Shot, which means that you can switch out and lower, I think it's the attack and special attack. Lowers the attack and special attack of the opposing Pokemon by 1. Really, really helpful, especially if you've got something that's just been hit with a weakness policy, for example. It can just really help support your team. EV-wise, gone for max attack and max speed with a Jolly Nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. Now, Morpeko does get access to does get access to Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot doubles your special attack. And yeah, base 70 special attack is quite low, but with a Nasty Plot, it does become a little bit better, going to about 524, I think, after a Nasty Plot, which is actually quite high on your special attack. You've got Salic Berry on here, basically raising up your speed when you are 25% or lower. You're going to have the Hunger Switch activating, which doesn't really matter with this set necessarily, but you've got Nasty Plot raising up your special attack. Move-wise, we've got Dark Pulse, powerful Dark type attack. Thunderbolt, a powerful Electric type attack, and it's a variety of Pokemon. And I have put a Volt Switch on here as well. Now, a Volt Switch will cause you to switch out, so do be a little bit cautious with that. Typically, there aren't a lot of special moves with Morpeko, but I just wanted to show off the fact they actually got Nasty Plot, allowing it to raise up its special attack as well. So that's something that you can do with Morpeko. The third set is a Dynamax set. Now, the really good thing about Morpeko is it still uses its Hunger Switch ability when it is Dynamax. So, whilst you're Dynamax, it will still be changing, allowing for you to have the potential manipulation of Aurora Wheel. If it didn't change, I think it actually might be slightly better, honestly, because you would be able to control what typing the Aurora Wheel was. Aura Wheel, not Aurora, Aura. I can't say things, so... yeah, on this set, I have gone for Aura Wheel, powerful Electric type attack, or Dark type attack, depending on what mode you're in. You've got Brick Break, which will allow you to raise up your attack, using Max Knuckle, and you've got Crunch here, which is Dark type move. You could run a variety of different things, even like Ice Fang, you could run Fire Fang, Foul Play, Outrage is even an option. You could technically even run Fake Out if you wanted to. Possibly even Parting Shot. You've got Quick Attack, lots and lots, Stomping Tantrum, loads and loads of choices move-wise. So Morpeko could have any of those moves essentially on there. And then I've put Seed Bomb on here because that will hit ground types for super effective damage, and obviously you are weak to them. Assault Vest is on here as well, basically increasing up your special defense. If you want to go for something like a Choice Band or even Life Orb, any of those are viable options. EV-wise, gone for max attack and max speed with a Jolly Nature, so more speed and less special attack. That allows you to outspeed not plus speed invested base 100 Pokemon, which could be really beneficial. And you could even outspeed things like potentially Haxorus that isn't fully invested in speed with a Jolly Nature. That is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here. So have a good one, and I'll see you soon.